Hey art people, we are almost done with this little art project here. Actually, it was a big art project. We did a lot, didn't we? We did printmaking, we drew and colored and cut out an alligator. We learned about alligators. We gave our alligators speech bubbles. We did a lot. This is called mixed media artwork. Media just means different art supplies, and we used a lot of different media for this, didn't we? We got to mix up media. We used paint, we used crayon, we used different paper, and now and we used pencil. We call pencil graphite in art. Anyway, we're actually going to use oil pastels as well. So I'm going to pause the video and pass out your oil pastels. All right, now that we have our oil pastels, we are going to title our artwork. So find a place where you want to write my alliteration alligator. I'm going to write mine here. You could also put it down here. The reason I'm using oil pastels is because we did such a good job coloring our ground here that it is super full of wax. Wax is what crayons are made out of. Anyway, there's not a lot of art supplies that go very well on wax. Most of it just wipes right off, but these oil pastels will do the trick. So if you want to write this on your waxy crayon ground, you can. I'm going to put mine up here. Oil pastel works really good on paint too. So this is how you spell it. My is M. As you can tell, I'm going over it a couple times. My, M-Y. And then alliteration is A, L, L, I, T, E, R. I ran out of room here, so I'm going to finish this on the next one. Alliter, A, T, I-O-N. Okay, and it looks like I'm going to have to write alligator down here. So put my white crayon oil pastel away, and I think I'll get a, we'll do black. Alliteration, alligator is A-L-L-I-G-A-T-O-R. So there you go, my alliteration alligator. I'm just going to go over it a second time so it really pops. And making sure it is in my best handwriting so everybody can read and see my alliteration alligator title. And we learned in our last lesson that we always capitalize the first letter in our title. So that's why the M, the A, and the A are all capitalized. We learned that in our capitalization mint, right? So while we have our oil pastels left out, there was one little detail we need to do, and that's to color on the inside of this mouth. But don't color the teeth, of course. So find a blue, and you can just go ahead and that with the the oil pastels. There we go. And I think to make it blend a little more, I'll use my other blue as well. Let's see. This one I think we can. There we go. And while we have this out, if you wanted to take a green oil pastel and go over your, remember how we did little texture spots on our alligator? If you want to go over those with the green, you can. I remember I told you guys you could do whatever you wanted for texture spots. So some of you did some cute little hearts. Some of you did some squares. So if you want to go over your texture lines with the green, you can. All right. I think that looks pretty good, you guys. You did a fantastic job. I'm so proud of you. Let's go ahead and do our exit slip so that we can exit out of this lesson. We are going to do that, and then we will be able to start our new lesson once we exit out with our exit slip. Great work, everybody.